Black's Lives. I think it's time we play a little better than wolves. Alright. So I still need to go out and do some... I don't know why I didn't do lumber chopping. I did everything else. I basically just been playing this since I mowed lawn. Uh, so I did a bunch of fishing. Ugh. I did, um, like, I've been on here for many days of gameplay, and mostly just standing around fishing and cooking metal and making food. Um, oh, it is nighttime. Well, that's gonna make it tricky to harvest up a bunch of oak. Oh, jeez. No. Well, I guess we... Well, no, I can't. I can't. I can't. What do we got in here? Let's turn this noise off. I'm tired of listening to this. Shh. Oh, I do have some oak in here. Look at that. If I take these... And I use these... Oh, you know what? You know what? Do you know what? I also... Nope, nope, that's where I wanted to be. I also still need... some birch. I have plenty of birch. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to definitely get more oak. Oh, you know what? Look at that. I got a bunch of this in here too. Let's use that. I'll do this. There you go. Did I do the birch? I don't think I did the birch. Do the birch. I don't think I necessarily need that much birch, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Alright. So, I should get some stone as well. Stone. Oh, wow, it is dark. Oof. So I did go through and get my lights done. I hear a really angry zombie. So I'm hoping that we got that covered. If I block this... Oh yeah, see, we're gonna need... Probably gonna need to do some more lights, maybe. Okay, you make sure you get that mushroom. Okay. Okay, hold on, hold on. So here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I have got to, right, put this down a floor as well. Oh, maybe they're up on the roof. Okay, and so I'm gonna have to take all of this out. Because I can't put mushrooms down on the half blocks that I use to move around this room, right? So if they don't spawn on wood... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. where's my birch? Okay, so my plan then becomes to put you there. Right? Problem is, though, is I think having my wood on this saw. Shoot. Nope, just broke that. I'm not using that much clay, so it's just gonna have to be what it is. But maybe I can get more light from it. I don't know. We'll figure out the light later. I did get the lights installed, and it won't be difficult to add in more lighting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I think that's how that works. I didn't realize that was I didn't realize that that was also slabs in there. Interesting. But I'm hoping to greatly increase the amount of mushrooms coming out of my farm. With this bit of work. Because, look, I've already increased it by 1. Get down in here and pull this out. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I did mention last episode that that I would probably be playing some classic Minecraft earlier than what I'm used to pretty quick. And so we have the official NDA, I guess. It wasn't a real NDA. Has been lifted, and I'm part of a group called well, Hidden Secrets was a group I guess I was part of. Still part of, although we haven't done any Minecraft in a long time. Not because I didn't want to, anyways. I still do Minecraft. But yeah, our Minecraft server was shut down, as most of the people apparently, not myself, lost interest in playing. And so yeah, that will be starting back up next Sunday. Not the Sunday coming up, but May 31st. So Monday, June 1st would be my first video. from it, and we are going to be doing. We're going to be doing beta 1.1, which apparently was the first multiplayer fix. So we are going to be starting there, and I believe every 20 days we are going to advance to the next version. I think that's what they mean. I don't know why I did that, because I have so many oakwood slabs. I just needed to move my stack over. I think that's what he means when he Fret, the person in charge. I think that's what he means when he says fortnightly. Right? That's 20 days, right? It's about once a month. We'll update, I guess. So I don't know how weird that's going to be, because I have not played. Like, I may have played some 1.3, but if I did, it was for a very short time before 1.4 came out. And so I am definitely not really familiar with much earlier than 1.4. And obviously I play a lot of 1.5 when I'm playing Better Than Wolves, right? I mean, I know they're a little different because of all the mod stuff in Better Than Wolves, but it's a 1.5 pack. 1.4 is where I got into modding, or no, let me rephrase that. I am not into modding. I would like to be into modding. I don't think I have the patience for it. I would absolutely love to make my own Minecraft mod. I think I've talked about it before, but anyways, that's when I got into modded Minecraft. There we go. Was 1.4, and although I will have to say that most of my playing modded Minecraft has probably been in 1.7, and yeah, I would love to make a mod based off of the old game Towns. I absolutely loved this old game called Towns, which has got terrible reviews for some reason, and I guess it got abandoned and never finished. Although there's a lot to the game, so I don't know how much more was supposed to happen, because I don't really follow like development blogs for games. I'm just like, ooh, let me play this game. We'll see what happens. And but I love the game Towns, and so I would love to make or have someone else that knows what they're doing make a mod based off of the old game Towns. Towns was a game where you start with a group of villagers, and then you tell the villagers what to do, basically. And I really do feel like a Minecraft mod should be able to do it. And so and then you assign them like you didn't assign them jobs, but I think I would change the game so that it was more job-based than Towns is. Okay, that's a problem. So I need to flesh it out one more space there. Whoops. And so you'd like just start in a wilderness, and it's voxely based. It's very 2D, except for the world is kind of 3D, and so you don't actually move around the world. So I mean that would be different. But like they've got one of the mods that I do enjoy from time to time is Mine Colonies, which has some of the same ideas I liked in it. Or I know there's a mod pack about farming or something that I played one time that my nephew told me about was in the same vein, but not exactly. Basically, I don't want to be the one that has to do all the work for the villagers. I want to be in charge, and you know, like I can chip in to projects if I want to, but if I assign a villager as a lumberjack, I want that villager to be in charge of getting us wood, right? I don't want to have to collect and build all of the supplies for the lumberjack. I want the lumberjack to be in charge of the lumberjack, you know. And so in Towns, you would just mark the trees you want cut down, and then villagers who were assigned as who had the job assigned that they would work on trees would then cut down trees. And you could mark like an area, and then they would just plant the trees there, and then when they would grow, then they would cut down that marked area of trees. And so you know, and you'd mark off like farms, and there was like technology trees a little bit because you'd work your way up through the different levels of materials and stuff like that. So I'd love something like that, because I think it would work great for Minecraft, because you'd have your guards and your lumberjacks and your cooks, and I mean they kind of move that direction with the new villagers in 1 point whatever we're on now, 16 I think. And like I said, Mine Colonies kind of has that, but there's just so much work on the player's end to even get that stuff moving in that direction that is ridiculous to me. I mean, especially given you've got like AE, right, as a mod, where you know basically the system does the crafting, so it's not like you couldn't set up your villagers to do the crafting instead of you having to craft every little tiny piece they want, or something, you know, along those lines. And then what made it fun for me, which really makes it a different game than Minecraft, is that most of the game takes place in the levels underground, and so and so really that's the point of the game, is to get in there and dig down, uh, and then your villagers. And then your villagers. Oh, is that right? Yeah. Your villagers, you mark where you want them to dig. They'll dig. You tell them what kind of stairs to place. Kind of like that. And then they dig down. Well, then down is like caves, right? And I mean, I guess Minecraft, you dig down, there are caves. Um, but everything is on layers, and so when you dig down in the first layer, um, you uh, get in there, and um, your villagers can probably handle that pretty easily. But basically, they have to explore this cave system if you want them to get anything, and then there are monsters in the caves, and so you build a tavern, right? They're like buildings in the game, and the buildings do things. And so one of the buildings is the tavern, and so if you build the tavern, then heroes will come, and so the heroes come based on what layer you've dug down to, what buildings you have available, stuff like that. And so then they go and explore the cave systems that you dig down into, and so they might 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. They might find things, and then your villagers will they kill the monsters, and the monsters drop loot, and the villagers bring it back to the surface to be available for your guards or your people, or I think the heroes can be equipped, or the heroes equip themselves from stuff that's laying out that's available for them, and stuff like that. And so I would just love a mod based off of towns, a little more than what's currently available. And so I would love to be able to mod that. And the problem is I am super lazy when it comes to that kind of stuff. And it's not like I couldn't. I mean, I have programmed software, um, as part of my job, and so it's not like I don't know how to program. I'm just super lazy when it comes to, because it's so meticulous, and there's so much work that goes into it, and you constantly got to be working on it and tweaking it and bug fixing it, and I just don't have time to do that. And but man, I always think, like, I've downloaded this stuff. I've done a couple little tutorials to see how the Minecraft modding stuff works, in very basic forms. I'm like, oh yeah, I could probably do that. But, and this is a big but, I would have to go through the Minecraft code, and learn it. And I don't mean the coding part. I mean like the Minecraft code, to understand how the different things interacted with each other, so that I could get, the bits and pieces that I wanted going to happen. And it's a lot of work. And I don't like to do a lot of work. I will have to. I just don't wanna. Don't wanna. Too many games I want to play. I am just not the modder breed, I guess. I do like towns, though. It saddens me when I go to their... I don't even think you can get towns anymore. I have it on Steam, and I had it on something else, and then it came to Steam, and I grabbed it on Steam as well. I don't even think you can get it on Steam anymore unless you already have it. It just saddens me when I pop over to the page. I don't know if it's still there anymore, but it was all these negative reviews about how terrible the game was and stuff. It's not like there's a type of game where I don't know exactly what they're called, but they're very common in like online or mobile games where everything is time based, and so like you get energy, right? And you get some energy, and then you can spend your energy for the day, and then once your energy's gone, you either buy new energy or you share stuff on your social media, or you get someone else who plays the game to share with you. And if you don't do all of that, then you just don't get any more energy for the day, and so whoops, so um, you have to just not play till the next day, or like you can research a project 2, 3, 4, and it will take 18 hours to complete unless you pay for the completion of the... Oh, dang it, did you see that one hide out under there? Pay for the completion of the research is what I was going to say. And, you know, I don't want to pay constantly to play my game. I'm not that kind of person. And I just feel like there's a reason. There's a reason I went off on this. And it has nothing to do with whether or not I want to pay to play a game. No. So there are games similar to Towns, but they're in that model, right? And so I don't like it. And so Towns is not a huge 3D world-class economic model based anything. It's not that kind of game. But it would be like if you were playing Minecraft top down and you controlled a village full of villagers and monsters wander in. In fact, there's swarms that come in that you have to be protected from. And so you have to have guards. You have to equip your villagers with gear so they can fight off the swarms. And there's a little bit of that in Mine Colonies. I do like Mine Colonies. I just wish there wasn't so much weird amounts of work to get to the point where your villagers can do things for themselves, so that you can move on and start working on other parts of your village. And there's just a lot of me doing things that I'm like, why can't the villager who's the builder make the parts he needs if he has the raw supplies? And then there's so many parts just to get like a miner mining, but they don't really mine, right? They build a thing that goes down, and then they bring back the stuff in there. But that's not how you mine in Minecraft. where's the guy who wanders the caves looking for ores in the walls? That's what we should have. And you know, and then he can collect his coal from the walls, and then use some of the coal to make torches and torch along the way so he's not in the dark with the monsters. And maybe you could assign him a guard so that the guard would go with him and help keep him safe while he was mining, and or maybe a pair of guards, or you know, I mean, obviously the mechanics for some of this are already in Minecraft, right? You've got dogs, you get hit, you know, by a monster, then the dogs automatically attack. So you could apply some of that code directly to guards, right? So if whoever they're guarding gets attacked, well, they automatically attack. And then you could add in like there's obviously entity code for reacting when a player gets so close. Well, you just apply that to the guards, and so if a mob gets too close, then they just automatically, you know, go and attack the mob. And so it's not like I'm asking for, or no, I'm not asking anybody anything. I'm just, it's not like my idea is so far-fetched that it would be a rewrite of the game. It's just a different application for of some of the existing code for a lot of it, but I'm too lazy. So it's a nice idea. Well, I guess this is where I'm gonna call it. So I'm hoping this is going to make a better mushroom farm then. Obviously, I'm going to need more lighting because this can't be. This here? Oh, well, I did break the light, didn't I? This here might not be. Let me go fix the light, so I can figure out. I might need to rearrange my lights. I'm going to need some redstone as well, because I'm sure, since I didn't go fix it, that it's just gone at this point. This would be the spot right here. Alright, and then we can check this. Yeah, there's still a spot of gloom I don't like. Well, we can't really tell until I gotta be careful because I can't pull. I should just go get some wood, right? And we could replace all that stone I put down with the wood. I mean, it's pretty close. It's pretty close to having this whole thing lit up. There's some big spots of gloom. Oh yeah, look what happened. See, so I'm gonna need some more lighting. This just isn't gonna cut it. I'm probably gonna have to put light. I'm gonna have to run lights off of each of these lights to either side. So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more lights. Because the goal, right, is complete darkness for my mushrooms. And then when I come to check my mushrooms, I just flip the light. Boop. And then I've got lights. Like that. But yeah, I don't like this. I'm probably going to have to go through and... I've got a lot of birch, I guess. And I can go through and replace all that stone underneath of the redstone with birch, I think. And that should be fine. And then that way I don't have this hanging down over my head like that. And I need to break this out and replace this stuff, and yeah, finish digging all that out. It's probably going to go through all the food that I just made too, replacing all this. So, alright, well, with that, click like if you like, subscribe and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.